Greetings everybody, it's Emily from Pages in Ink, and if you didn't look at a calendar today or you didn't know, today is Valentine's Day. So I decided that I'm going to be doing the Epic Reads Valentine's Day tag that I was not actually tagged for, but I saw Margot do on Epic Reads, so I decided to go ahead and do it on Valentine's Day. Figured it fit. So the very first question is first book crush. And as far back as I could think of, back to like Magic Tree House and the books that I had to read for school, and even, I guess even my manga, because that was after this one book. But so I realized that my very first book crush, which is weird because my first like crush was like back in first grade as far as I can remember. So my very first book crush was in middle school, and it was Vladimir Todd from the Chronicles of Vladimir Todd by Heather Brewer Heather/Zachary Brewer, because it's got Heather on it, but he goes by Zachary now. Vlad. I had a major crush on him. It was also one of my best friends and I really needed him. So I have come to realize that he is my first book crush, which is interesting because my first crush, like I said, was in first grade, and then like my book crush was in middle school. It's a little weird, in my opinion. Anyway, moving on. So the second question is, what book would you want as your Valentine? And I, after some thinking, decided to go with The Wrath in the Dawn by Renee Adhay, because even though it starts off with her wanting to kill the guy, it kind of turns into something really sweet and something you really want to root for, and they really grow on each other, and I just ship it so hard. So this one. There's also certain scenes that kind of remind me of me and my boyfriend, so I mean. Third question, candy hearts or chocolate? If you do not like chocolate, I really hope there is a medical condition behind it. I'm not judging you if you don't like chocolate, but I love chocolate, so I would pick chocolate over candy hearts. Hands down, unless they were chocolate-covered candy hearts, which would be awful, but so good. So bad for you, but so good. So much sugar. Anyway. 4. What book would you give to your true love? And that one, I decided to go with The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, which even though it doesn't end on a happy note, they're in a good place compared to almost every other book that I have that has romance in it. So this is the one I'm going with, especially because it's super cute up until the really sad part. Alright, 5. Favorite rom-com. So I was trying to think of it, and I don't think I really watched that many romantic comedies, but there is one that I've seen so many times and I love it every time I watch it, and I'm pretty sure it's a rom-com, and that's 13 Going on 30. Because it's not specifically a rom-com, it's kind of like I don't even want to say coming of age story because she goes from 13 to 30 because of Wish. But, you know, there is romance in it and it's cute and I love it, so even if it's not a rom-com, to me it's a rom-com and that's the one I choose, so don't judge me. Okay, 6. The best Valentine's Day you've ever received or want to receive. So, I have been with my boyfriend that I'm currently dating, Jordan, for about 3.5 years. And one of the very first Valentine's presents that I got from him was a really personal one. It took him forever to do, and it's probably one of my favorite Valentine's Day gifts ever because it shows that how much he cares, as well as, you know, it's handmade, so there's like a whole bunch of love in it. And it also kind of uses something that he gave me for our 1-month anniversary back when we actually did month-versary kind of things. And I have it here. So it says, "You're what holds my heart together." And then he made a heart with like puzzle pieces. I mean, it's not a puzzle piece, like the individual pieces of the heart. It makes like a heart puzzle. That's what I mean. And each piece has a poem on it. And this thing in the middle, my boyfriend gave me for our 1-month anniversary, and it's a poem, so he integrated that into this, and it's awesome, and I love the present I think that would even compare is my heart pillow that I got from him one of our anniversaries, and I sleep with it every night, and it's like my snuggle buddy kind of thing, even though I have tons of stuffed animals that I can snuggle with. I don't know, but so that's my favorite. And the very last question I have is favorite thing about Valentine's Day if you love it, or favorite thing to do on Valentine's Day if you hate it. I actually really love Valentine's Day, and it's not because I have someone to spend it with, even though actually today we're both working, so we're spending like the day after Valentine's Day as our Valentine's Day. But it's a day of love, and I know you're supposed to love everybody every day of the year. There shouldn't be like a specific day where you love people, but it's a good day to remind people. You know, it's kind of like, if you don't think about it, and you're like, when was the last time I told somebody I cared about them? It's a good day to do that. And it doesn't have to be your partner, your significant other, your husband, your wife, whatever. It can even be your friends or your family members. So you can share love in more ways than just having somebody to date and do other things with and give flowers to. Like, you could go and give a rose to like a homeless person on the street and wish them a happy Valentine's Day. You know, show them some love, because they probably don't get very much. So even though, you know, you're supposed to do stuff like that every day of the year, it's just kind of a reminder that, you know, when was the last time you did this? When was the last time you did something nice for somebody? And that's kind of what I think of. It's like a biannual thing. Like Thanksgiving, you kind of want to do something nice for people because you're thankful for them or whatever. So yeah, that's why I like Valentine's Day. And usually on Valentine's Day, if I'm not doing anything, I just don't do anything. Like today I'm going to work. When I come home from work, I'm going to eat food and work on a project, like a craft project that I've been working on. Maybe read. I'm not feeling zeros so far. I mean, it's good, but I'm not in the mood for it, so it's kind of a slow process. Probably gonna end up being not that good of a rating. Sorry. So that is the final question rant spiel thing that I got for you. This is a tag video, so I tag Sophia and Sasha, and whoever else wants to do it, Liv can do it too if she wants to. And yeah, so hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. It's okay if you're alone today. Maybe you can even just go out and spend it with some friends, because there's another thing called Valentine's Day where you hang out with your friends. So even if you're single, you should still do something fun. And I love you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys probably Wednesday for a Top 5 Wednesday video. And if not a Top 5 Wednesday video, then maybe some other taggy, gamey video for you guys. So I will see you then. Happy Valentine's Day. Kersh.